Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general collective message. And this is for any major Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And so this energy reading is timeless. So whenever you're guided to watch it, you're likely to find a message in here for you, Pisces. And so if this message does not resonate, then just check your other signs and placements. We're going to jump in and we're going to see what kind of needs to come through for you. What I kept hearing before I jumped on to hit the record button was the day we fell in love. So I don't know what that means, the day we fell in love. So let's jump in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck and let's see what needs to come through for you, Pisces. Purge and cleanse, open to receive. So you're going through a massive clearing. You are stripping yourself, your life, of everything that can't remain for the next leg of your journey in order for you maybe to receive love the day we fell in love. And so you're addressing negative people in your life, your own toxic behaviors. There's definitely maybe a relationship or a circumstance that needs to be purged in order to receive something. And Kitty has not bothered me until the second I sat at the desk. She's been all over these readings lately, Pisces. All right, let's get you some messages here. What does Pisces need to be aware of? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Oh, there is something that's definitely getting intense. Something is surfacing, something maybe you've buried deep inside that you have not wanted to look at, that you've had not wanted to address, but this is stemming around unconditional love. Definitely. So the signs, the syncs have been bringing you towards a connection. So the universe has been communicating with you, Pisces, whether it's through numbers, symbols, animals, signs everywhere. I think the signs are. And so there's a deep meaning that these signs hold in your life, especially when it comes to a connection that is rooted in unconditional love. And so if you've been in a situation, maybe dealing with somebody criticizing you, maybe this person is there serving as a mirror, as a reflection of what maybe you need to heal in order to embrace unconditional love. Oh my God, Pisces, there's a major challenge ahead. And I feel this challenge is testing you and preparing you for some type of reunion or reconciliation with a twin soul counterpart. And so you are definitely incarnated with a divine counterpart, Pisces. This is beautiful. It is complex. It is beautiful. It is complex. It is not an easy connection. And it makes you strip away everything that prevents you from bringing this high vibration love into the world. And so there is going to be a challenge. And maybe this challenge is to get you to improve a situation or to stand in your personal beliefs. Wow. All right. If Kitty would let me get the cards on the table, let's see what needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. There's fear here. There's fear here, maybe when it comes to taking action. Maybe there's been a period of isolation, of not talking, of, maybe a cold distance between the two of you. There could be a double loyalty situation here. Kitty's going to drive me crazy all day, I think, guys. So maybe there's fear about facing some consequences. There's definitely something intense here. And these twin soul connections are energetically charged. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Pisces. Intense. Follow the signs and the symbols. Oh my gosh, because this is leading to some type of higher level of commitment. Your love life is definitely ascending. Yeah, there's some kind of double loyalty here, though. So there is marriage. There is the possibility of a marriage, of a life partnership, maybe even coming into some abundance, a windfall of some sort. And I do feel somebody is struggling with some inadequacy issues. Maybe somebody here isn't quite feeling worthy or good enough. But I see it rain and money. I do feel some type of blessing with some type of union. And I do feel somebody struggling, maybe needs your forgiveness, maybe needs your compassion when it comes to a double loyalty situation. Get ready to receive a message. I do think there's fear. I think there's been a lot of bottled up emotions, a lot of things left unsaid. There are a lot of emotions here. Maybe you've both been swimming in the deep Piscean ocean of regret. I do feel there's fear of coming forward. Maybe somebody's afraid of an accusation. I was just shown the Queen of Swords, so maybe somebody's afraid to face a Queen of Swords. This is a past life connection, a spiritual connection, and I do feel somebody's been reliving the ending over and over and over again. So yeah, I feel there's some intense emotions that are surfacing that maybe have been masked and repressed with maybe some addictions. As somebody's been dreaming about maybe going back to the past. I feel like this underlying grief coming up, maybe this grief has been repressed. Maybe somebody's been looping over, rethinking the past over and over, but they've not actually released the ending. There is fear. And there is a need to release some unhealthy habits here. And, you know, we can do that by showing ourselves unconditional love, Pisces. So, you know, we promote healthy relationships with others when we promote a healthy relationship with ourselves. And so if you want to manifest a type of reunion here with a twin soul, you might have to take some action and release some things that aren't really serving you. And maybe there's some substance abuses that are affecting your life that are creating some challenges, whether they're financial or emotional. But I feel this emotional energy surfacing that needs to be addressed. So let's get a few more oracle messages, and then we're going to jump in with the tarot. Spirit of gratitude, the power of purpose. So 43 breaking down to a 7. That's the energy of truth, seeking that truth, and maybe just giving gratitude for the lessons at hand. And then we get the power of purpose. So this is kind of feeling like the wheel. And I get a feeling like, hey, it needs to be oiled. Maybe it's a little bit rusty. Maybe it's a little bit stuck. But this is an 18 breaking down to a 9. So something is rounding the end of a cycle, the end of completion, in order for things to move forward. And so I do feel something about a purpose, a higher purpose. So we'll see what else needs to come through for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Keep in mind, this could be your energy, somebody you're connected with. So swap around the energies, but don't cram yourself in. Earth magic. It is a 1. So that is indicating magician energy, the oracle's gift. This is about a creative muse, is what I just heard. Into me I see. Pardon me. Shining through. So there is something being illuminated, I feel, coming up here when it comes to some type of union. It is a 30 card, breaking down to a 3, which indicates some type of spiritual mind, body, soul union. And so, wow, and we get waking the lion. So we could have a twin soul going through an awakening, and this indicates Leo energy, and Leo is all about the heart. Taking action through the heart. It is a 19, so that's also indicating a little bit of ego here going on. Leo can be a little bit egoic, right? It does indicate maybe a little bit of narcissism going on here, and this could be the fall of the ego in order for a union. And I think somebody has got their ears wide open. The call of the muse. See, I said that. I felt that muse energy, and there it is, the call of the muse. You've called in a counterpart, and so I do feel we've got a feminine here that has manifested a new beginning. She is an oracle. And this is the connection that sees right into you. Into me I see. This is your perfect mirror. And so I can see where the fear is coming from, because that is absolutely terrifying when somebody can see right through you, and that requires complete transparency. And so the 8 does indicate something coming back around. There is an internal connection here, and we've got somebody waking their inner lion. I'm going to read the Wake the Lion card. Let me grab the book, and then we'll jump in with some tarot. So somebody is definitely going through an awakening. And so this is a fiery energy. And Aries, Leo, Sag, that would be like similar to King of Wands, which is a visionary leader. And so we've got somebody finding their courage to move forward, even though maybe they don't quite know the way yet. they're facing a difficult, painful situation, and they're finding their strength to step into the unknown no matter what's going on in their outer conditions. So somebody has allowed fear, I think, to lessen their strength and to keep them from moving forward. And there's a lot of chaos and disarray in this lion's life. And so I do feel breaking free from trepidation. This is going to require deep, deep trust, Pisces, that everything will work out. But I want to say nothing is going to be promised to you. No twin soul reunion is ever promised, but it is about believing in magic. And if you don't take the risk, then the answer is always going to be no. And then you're always going to live in this energy of uncertainty in your life. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And so somebody needs to summon their bravery to face the possible pain of maybe a rejection, but this could also mean a possible successful outcome. But you have to choose to own your power either way, Pisces. You have to choose to take a leap of faith. The final outcome is not up to you. But your inner lion is awakening, saying you have to discover who you are, who you could become by taking a leap of faith. And nobody can take away your inner strength and your inner power, rejection or not, right? So what are you being called to do? You know what it takes. You know what it takes. And it takes strength and bravery to love and be emotionally vulnerable. And so I think get ready to confront a personal challenge coming up here, Pisces, or maybe even a physical obstacle that's in your way. And you might want to temper your emotional reactions at this time. But you can't sit idle and do nothing anymore, Pisces. You're going to have to trust in your partnership with the divine, and you're going to have to make a decision. You will not fail as long as you act with courage and integrity. Very nice. Let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. Wow. We get the Druid or the Hierophant with the Ace of Wands. This is a divinely guided action that is needing to be taken. Somebody here is like a druid, high priest. We could have a masculine here taking action towards a commitment, a new creative spark. Something is passionately brewing, rising, intensifying. And I do feel this will lead to a type of union. If you notice, though, maybe there's been some challenges and maybe a snake got in the mix. And so there's something that might need to be shed and leave your life. For a marriage to come together or a commitment to come together. Could be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. So we'll do a 9-card spread, Pisces. We'll see what else needs to come through. But somebody needs to stop or live in the past. Definitely. I just feel like act now, think later. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Pisces. 8 of Wands. 5 of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. We get the 6 of Wands. We get the Ace of Wands reversed now. 2 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles, so definitely a decision. Ace of Cups reversed and 10 of Swords reversed. What do we got going on here? Well, we got a new beginning. We got a new beginning, but I don't think it's coming without challenges. I do feel there could be an emotional breakdown here when it comes to a long-standing burden. Yeah, there's that Queen of Swords. Oops, there's that Queen of Swords. Somebody's traveling towards the Queen of Swords to lay down a burden, a foolish decision, maybe with a Queen of Wands in reversed. And then we get this King of Pentacles kind of fell sideways right here on top of this 5 of Cups reversed Queen of Wands. So there is an ending that leads to a new beginning. Definitely, right? 6 of Cups reversed is an ending. Something is coming to an end. We don't work out. It just doesn't work. It was rooted in some old negative childhood patterns. It was a triggering connection for a healing journey, but you know, it's just not working out. So an ending that leads to a new opportunity and somebody taking action. A King of Wands taking action to maybe leave a Queen of Wands reversed behind. At one point, maybe this was A connection that you viewed as a soulmate. Definitely two people no longer on the same page. We've got somebody here that does not know her self-worth, does not know her self-value, could be Aries, Leo, Sag, have that inner chart. We've got somebody here that is jealous, possessive, controlling, because she doesn't know her worth and her value. And I do feel there's been a period of extended grieving. And maybe this masculine stayed because maybe he was the breadwinner, and that's been a challenge. Maybe the challenge has been financial security. Maybe this Queen of Wands doesn't work. She doesn't have much drive, much motivation, right? She probably doesn't take good care of herself. Immature communication, could be a younger woman. But I feel there's been a lot of back and forth, heated communication. And this is coming out of a period of grieving, stagnancy for sure. There is going to be an ending that will lead to a new beginning, and there is a masculine taking charge of a situation. Aries, Leo, Sag, we get the 8 of coins below him. And so this also has a little bit of a 6 of Swords feel. So choosing to move on from something and invest in something else. And so, and I feel headed straight towards the Queen of Swords, who is very much enlightened, who is honest, comes from a place of integrity. She's not a pushover though. She's not gonna tolerate anybody overstepping any boundaries. She probably already knows the truth, so you better come with the whole truth anyway, because the divine connects with her. She's got a connection to source, a direct connection to source. She receives downloads, very much single, and she's glowing. And I do feel this is a heavy burden going towards her. Maybe a Cancer going towards her, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There was a missed opportunity here. And somebody played games. Somebody was in a power struggling dynamic with somebody that at one point probably reflected a soulmate. There's no more passion there. And I do feel taking the rose-colored glasses off. And I do feel there is some type of betrayal here that needs to be addressed, that's been exposed. Past betrayal coming back. Maybe there was a stealing scenario here. The Queen of Swords could represent an ex. There's going to be a realignment. There is definitely something intensifying when it comes to a loveless situation, and maybe there's going to be a realization that somebody manipulated a situation to prevent a new beginning for a twin soul connection. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. Lovers reversed. Wow. Emperor reversed. Five of Swords reversed. So coming out of a period of, man, somebody here was stubborn. They didn't want to feel the ending. Yeah, there's a lot of emotions boiling to the surface. We've got a masculine here that definitely made a poor decision in the past and maybe had a choice between two and chose wrong. And hey, sometimes we go down the wrong path, but it's not always a wrong path, right? It's a path to teach us a lesson about who we are. And we had somebody here that I feel was very selfish, acted out of selfish motives, didn't want to look at this, didn't want to see the error of their ways. And now I feel they're definitely maybe going through a period of humiliation. I feel somebody here is being humbled from a poor decision. They don't want to just win anymore. They don't want to just be right. And so there's a father here, a masculine here that made a bad choice. But looking at it clearly, looking at the betrayal clearly now, and so I kind of set the deck over on top of the Queen of Swords and maybe wanting to rebuild. Can we rebuild? Like, I know this kind of crashed to the ground, and maybe it crashed suddenly, and I know I hurt you and you didn't see that coming, but maybe now somebody wants to come in and rebuild. And they've kind of gotten a wake-up call recently, I feel. They've kind of had the rug pulled out from under them, and this created a wake-up call in order to get them to face their inner shadow. Yeah, their inner shadow. Yeah, that kind of just fell out of my hand right on the Fool. A foolish decision, because I do feel they threw away a connection with a divine feminine, what could have been a life partnership. And so somebody here is getting a wake-up call. Kitty's going to get the boot because she's driving me crazy. I'm sure she'll be right back up here, guys. Somebody's getting ready to have a very honest, forthright conversation with a twin soul counterpart. And they've not been honest. They've been lying. And I think they've been hiding that they've been going through a period of spiritual enlightenment, and they're getting a wake-up call. They're breaking themselves free from a stuck situation. And I do feel this could lead to a legacy, but there's going to need to be a conversation or a confession about a cheating scenario is what I'm feeling. So let's take a look at the Ten of Swords reversed. A rebirth. This is a possibility to bring something back from the dead. Somebody's facing some judgment. This is some karma playing out. I feel some ancestors are encouraging a twin soul reconciliation here. There's been a lack of an apology. Somebody was very immature in the past, and I do feel there's a masculine here all up in his feelings, really struggling with all of these emotions because he's feeling helpless, hopeless, maybe a period of dark night of the soul, going through a rebirth, going through a period of loneliness due to disillusionment, but seeing clearly which cup belongs to them, right? After a period of self-reflection and now preparing to take action is what I'm feeling. So there is going to be a rebirth. This is a possible reconciliation with the judgment upright. But there is going to need to be a very emotional conversation about an unwise decision. We'll clarify the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Reverse. So somebody threw away wish fulfillment. I do feel somebody's really struggling in the heart and the mind, and they do want to come in and rectify this poor decision. Justice reverse. There's some bad karma playing out for whoever was playing in the past, and so there was inconsistency. There was a lot of passion. There was a lot of back and forth. Somebody here wasn't really fully able to commit, and so they went towards something fun, something easy. They went towards a weak woman that maybe they thought they could control, that turned around and flipped the switch and ended up controlling them. But I do feel somebody getting ready to shed the old to bring in the new, and they're hoping that this Queen of Swords will still be willing to offer her cup, because things are dark, things are dreary, but I feel somebody is coming in completely 100% transparent and authentic, like he's naked. And so I don't know that you're going to see this coming. I feel somebody's really guarded their energy and protected their energy here. But there is going to be a possibility for a new beginning, maybe between the Aries new moons, and the new moon is today, Pisces. So we're closing out Pisces season, and we're entering in a new cycle. So one last message for Pisces, please. Not taking the pile. Oh my God. A wedding. That's double whammy. A wedding. So this situation will involve a marriage of some sort. So open your heart, right? That came through in the beginning as well. Where did it go? Open your heart. I know I seen it when I cut the deck. Open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all. And this is a huge lesson in forgiving and learning. So there is some healing that needs to be done from the past that still needs to be released, and I feel a big time conversation coming up in order for the two of you to experience more love in the present moment, and this will lead to a marriage of some sort, a twin soul union. So give this relationship a chance. Somebody's been deceiving themselves. They've been wearing a false mask. They've been masking through addictions, maybe in a karmic relationship cycle that is over, that is coming to an end, in order to work on this partnership. And that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading, now's the perfect time to get that booked in. Check out the description box below. I got a flash sale on all of the readings, so check it out. Send me an email and we'll get you booked in for a reading. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.